Blarla. Hello peeps and welcome back to Project Highrise. Welcome back to Peeping Towers, where we are working on our Miami Malls section. And we've also made some very lovely lobbies at the same time. These are all different, aren't they? Yes, they are. Okay, they look very similar. We are interested in getting our HQs off the ground, but for that we need a greater variety of gourmet restaurants. And to be honest, we have this beautiful shopping area up here, but at the moment we have nowhere for these peeplings to eat, so it is something we absolutely need to take care of. So I'm going to pop in a couple of gourmet restaurants up here, and something else that we would like to do is put in these expansive stores. So I think we're going to put an expansive store here, and one over here as well. That'll be pretty good. Let's have a look at, does it say one empty storage bay? So let's have a look at our storage bays. Where are we with those? Okay, we're okay for storage bays. We've got 5. We need to bear that in mind, but we're almost done. And let's have a look. Let's get these renovations going. I've turned off automation just for the time being. It's just the way that I want it. Okay, good. Anything else before we get started? Oh yeah, maybe we should just check on our supplies. So power is looking good. Water is still looking good. Phones is fine. Gas is good. We're going to need gas as we move into these restaurants, so that is a good one to check. We've got plenty of television as well, so it's all going pretty well. It's all fairly tickety-boo. Okay, good. Something else I've done is I have put in a couple of these custodial supply cupboards, which means that for each one of those cupboards we can pop in one of these here, these broom closets. A broom closet reduces the accumulation of grime and disrepair on the floor where it is located. So because we've got a whole bunch of floors here that are very, very busy indeed, I have stuck down a few of those cupboards in extremely busy areas. You can see here as well, just to try and help with the repairs on some of these floors. You know, so that's a thing that is occurring. So yeah, we would like to get in some gourmet restaurants here, right, on these 2 floors. I'm leaving a buffer, although saying that, yeah, these are noisy, and then these are smelly. These shops don't like smells, so we're just giving them a bit of a buffer for that. Now they are going to need, it says here, they are going to need bins on the same floor, recycling. Now what we're actually going to do is use this area over here, where the service lift used to be. So it's going to be these 2 here. So let's do that. Let's get some trash and recycling. There we go. There they are. And while we're here, should we just what on earth? Fill those in. There we go. So we'll get those built. Lovely. We're probably going to keep this as a sort of lobby area, but I might use a different, no, is that the same one? It is. No, yeah, I might put that one in. I'll pop this in here and this in here. There we go. For these expansive stores, they're going to get their own areas ultimately. Okay, fantastic. happy. Good. So they are going to also need... they like to be near pretty things. And just to try and make them happier up here because... you know, we've got a lot of restaurants and stores going in. There's going to be competing. But what's going to happen up here is we are going to be getting into a lot of these types of places, right? We've got a whole bunch of things here. Two large, large 2-bedroom apartments, duplex 2-bedroom apartments, loft apartments. We need to look at these ones with their balconies. And we've got these rooftop penthouses, all this sort of stuff that we need to be getting on up here. So they will get used, but they could be a little low for a little while, you know, on people coming to see them, to use them. So we're just going to try and make them as happy as possible in other areas. So I'm going to pop down some pretty things for them. And just because I think I would like it, I think I'd like to put some indoor plants in. Just keep it simple. There we go. It's fairly okay. We could end up with putting some of those broom closets in here. That's what this space is for, in case I ever want to do that. So, where are we now with this? Okay. Pretty good, I think. So the next thing is going to make sure that everything has power, water and gas here. So let's do that. We need power. Okay. Yeah. We need we need water, and we need right. Gas isn't hooked up yet. There we go. We need gas being hooked up to here. Okay. We haven't got the gas hooked up, but we've done it now. Excellent. Let's get that filled in. And this. Good. Okay. Excellent. Don't know what's going to go here yet. We'll work it out. So, the first thing we know we need is a cocktail lounge. We actually don't have one of these anywhere. So we're going to pop one of those in right away. Because we are looking to get these HQs in as well. So they need a greater variety of gourmet restaurants. So that's sort of what we're working on here at the moment. So what else have we got here? I would quite like a seafood restaurant, just because I like them. And I've had some peeps in the comments saying that they'd like an Indian. So we're having an Indian. Excellent. Thank you for that feedback. And then another cuisine I quite like is Japanese. So we'll pop that in as well. There we go. So this hopefully this will be enough gourmet restaurants to satisfy these clowns down here. It is. Look at that. So we start getting into... It looks like we're getting into the realms of being able to do these HQs, which is great because we can put in limousine services. That's not a problem. And executive clubs and whatnot. All that is absolutely fine. Really easy. Helicopter charters. We can do all of that. That's great. In here, now, we've only got 2 expansive stores available to us, so I've built 2 so that we can have both of them. I don't know... Oh, what is this? We did the high rollers. Okay, great. So, let's get the designer clothes in. The modern lion. They're pretty happy. They hate noisy areas and smelly areas. We'll bear that in mind. They're okay to go here, but we need to bear that in mind as we head upwards. And then we're going to put in the arcade over here. One that I'm particularly excited about. They're going to need cable television. So let's get that in. Quite honestly though, we're going to need cable TV to come across here as well. I don't know what else this shop needs. But here's the cocktail bar. Isn't that great? There it is. There's our cocktail bar. It's in. They like being near pretty things. Fantastic. Oh, look. Oh, it's the seafood restaurant. Nom nom noms. Oh, look, it's the Indian. Oh my god, it's really nice. It's really posh, isn't it? I like this. This makes me so hungry. Look at all this over here, and oh my goodness, it looks amazing. And then, oh look, and the Japanese has gone in as well. Oh, excellent. Good. Now they may not have enough customers. That's something we need to bear in mind. So who have we got over here? Oh look. Okay, they need telephone. Telephone is a thing. Right, let's pop in a telephone line over here. There they are. They're happy. Was that Sir? No, White Fury built this. There we go. There it is. A very expansive clothing store. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And then over here, the thing that I want the most is the arcade. Squeezel, is that Squeezel? It is. Squeezel Prime is building the arcade alone. She's doing it entirely solo, which I think's fairly impressive. Oh look, we're getting... Oh look, we're getting them. We are getting them. That's absolutely fantastic. Do you know what we could do? This arcade's amazing. Look, with all the gifts. Oh my goodness. The arcade is awesome. I'm loving the arcade. What we could do is maybe getting some mall directories up here as well. You know? Maybe we could put a mall directory. Maybe just like stick one here. I mean, we could just stick him in the middle and then do custodial cupboards. Yeah. These are actually getting really quite busy. I'm pleased about that. I'm pleased about that. That they're picking up pretty well, which is fantastic. It's pretty fantastic. Okay. All right. So something else that's been going on that we need to take care of. Ooh. Well, first of all, it's gone midnight. So, let's do our repairs. Oh, and look down here. So it seems that our IT repairs, we need more of those. IT, computer and IT, there we go. Good. Okay, we've got 3 left here. Okay, fine. Fine. So, something we need to be looking at then is this stuff. Right. We would like to build a bunch of HQs. This is something we've been wanting to do for a while. I could put more there, but I probably won't. So, let's have a look at these HQs, because they like to be near pretty things. This is something that I'm considering here. So I was thinking we could put some pretty things here. You know, and we can probably put some pretty things, oops, here. Okay, we've done 2 now. So let's do that. Let's get in a bunch of sculptures. We don't use this one very often, so let's use it. There we go. Excellent. Please. Okay, there we go. Splendid. Okay, so we've got some pretty things. I'm pretty pleased about that. Okay, so we are going to need executive club. Ooh, executive club. How big are these? Can it go here? Look. You know, also... Oh, no, they don't. That was wishful thinking, wasn't it? It was wishful thinking. I might stick one of these here. What does the executive club need? I didn't actually check. Right, I did it again. Didn't check. So Right, electric's phone. Right, let's do it. So we need to pop in electrics. We're doing it on every floor because even though the HQs are double, because I don't know what's going to be between them, you know. So we'll just get all that in, you know. That's what we'll do. Get all that in. And then what we can do with these gaps is just get some indoor plants, you know, make it all flashy like, you know, make it all flashy like. Where's the? Yeah, look, I like it. Maybe the little, you know, like this. So that will be the executive club done. So limousine services, what do they look like when they're at home? Let's have a look. Would they go? Yeah, look at that. Limousine services. And then, so that would be these guys. Helicopter charters. Okay. Helicopter charters. Excellent. I think that's it, is it? And they've got a little bit of room for expansion. Don't know what we're going to do about this. And then we've got this down here as well. And then, of course, the basement is a thing also. So here we are. Let's fill this in just so that it's neat for now. And let's get some indoor plants where we're going to want them. So let's do that. There they are. Okay. And then we'll do this and this. Because I don't know what we'll need there, but it's going to be something, isn't it? So let's do this. Now, I've had a couple of suggestions for HQs. Somewhere else in the tower, we do have Blarla Recordings, a business somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where it is. And another thing that was suggested was a Blarla Pictures HQ, and also a HQ for Dr. Blarla's fizzy drinks. So I'm thinking I like the idea of being far away from the list over here. I like this here. We should probably be a broadcasting studio, right? So we should wait for the helicopter charters to go in, maybe we should. Mind you, it's almost there. So we'll pop that in. And what we'll do, we'll rename this one Blarla Pictures. There we go. 1. Excellent. Now the other one was Dr. Blarla Fizzy Drinks. Maybe we could go with a tech company. Maybe we go with a tech company for this one. We'll do it next door, actually. Keep the businesses together. You know how it is. So this one can be Dr. Blarla Fizzy Drinks Limited, no less. There we go. Excellent. So that's those ones. Really, really pleased with that. I really, really like them. And they're together. They'll be happy always and forever. So we've got a tech and broadcasting. Now, let's get in a government one. Because we like a bit of everything. And then we definitely need, look, we've got a bunch of banks here. So maybe we could do all banks along here. Maybe these could all be banks. There we go. They're going in. Everything's going in. Look, finally, our HQs it's exciting. It is exciting. Now we had a bunch of other names to go in to places. So somebody, let's have a look here. Hang on. So hang on. There was casino name. I don't know which casino that they wanted, but look, this one. We'll go with this casino. To be renamed, I think this might have been Peluso. Let's name this the Peeping Hole. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. Because it is just a hole in the wall, you know, kind of, with these, with this. Another one for a casino. Although, yeah, let's do this one. This might have come from Squeezle. The Little Big Casino. There we go. Little Big Casino. Really quite happy with that, which is absolutely excellent. Now, one of these bars under here, the Daisy Club. That's it. The Daisy Club was to be renamed the Underbar. I'm pretty sure that was Peluso. Because it's under the ground. Fantastic. Okay, now let's go and check on what's going on up here and then we'll name some more stuff. Blarla pictures. Blarla this area's too noisy. Is it? Oh. The fizzy drinks place is noisy. So the tech firm is noisy. Interesting. So what we'll do... actually, cancel that. What we'll do, we'll move this bank over to here, and then we will move the tech firm, Blarla's Fizzy Drinks Limited, over to here by the lift. It might upset this bank. They may not like noise. If they don't, then we'll get rid of this bank and we'll put in a tech firm. That's what we'll do. But hopefully now that should start reducing the noise, surely. Surely the noise is reducing. Yeah, look, it's all going up. It's going up again. Okay, so it's just what we came over and checked, isn't it? Like being near pretty things. Absolutely fantastic. We prefer renting on lower floors. This is the government agency. So what we might do is actually just move out the government agency altogether. God, yeah, I prefer being on lower floors. Well, I don't have any lower floors for you to rent out. So, you know, you might just have to suck it up. You might just have to suck it up. What we'll do, we'll clear out this space and we'll move this bank into here. Then we'll get rid of... Oh, look at that. The White Collar Wonderland. Oh, that's that one that's been outstanding for absolutely ages. Right, who left? Right. What was going on here? Your construction workers will clear it out. Yeah, but who was this? Normally it tells you. Normally it tells you, but today it doesn't. Left behind, city in... It does normally tell us, doesn't it? But not today. Not today, apparently. It's not telling us today. Anybody else unhappy at all? No? Good. Pleased to hear it. Absolutely pleased to hear it. Do we have... Look, so the cocktail bar, another name that came up was Moose Juice. It's a 2-point thing. But they said, you know, maybe we could spell it differently and we could do like Moose Juice. Oops. Like this. Love it. There we go. So that's our cocktail bar now. This is Moose Juice. All right. Pretty pleased with that. Pretty pleased with that. Name a bar. Okay. Name a bar. So let's come down here. This is a bar. Right, this is the Blue Rock Tap. We're going to name this bar the Yummy Noms and Beer I'm actually going to take creative license, put bar on the end. The Yummy Nom Noms and Beer Bar. That definitely sounds like a Peluso special. Okay, so that... And then there was a bunch of sweet places as well that I like the idea of naming. Wow, these have seen better days, haven't they? Let's see if we can get these renamed. So we've got the German ice cream, which we're actually going to name the Toot Sweets. Toot Sweets. And next door, the Frape World is actually going to be Edna's Edibles. Here we go. Excellent. It's coming along well, right? It's actually coming along pretty well. Excellent. Okay, so what's going on up here? I'm still working on it, are we? We are just going to get rid of them. I don't care for them. I don't care for them. Not at all. What have we got here? This is... Ah, yeah, banking. International banking. This is all going to be banking, isn't it? It's all going to be banking. Okay. So, we are now going to move these guys. That's what we're going to do. And then we'll make these two tech companies, of which I have, even though they're not necessarily tech names, we are going to be naming them. That's absolutely going to happen. And then they should be fairly happy, I think. We're getting a lot of minus buzz from these stores. I don't know why. You know, what's the malfunction? Enjoyed a great dinner. This building needs more restaurants. Oh my goodness, this building needs more restaurants. Well, don't you worry. They are absolutely coming. We are going to be building restaurants up here, and the same here, restaurants up here. This is going to be very much getting into posh residential again, but we've got a whole bunch of restaurants we want to put in first up here before we do that. In fact, what we could do, I don't know if these guys would like it, quite honestly. But we might put some more gourmet restaurants in here and here, because we haven't used all these gourmet restaurants up yet, and I'd quite like to. Just as unexpectedly as it began, the surge in demand for apartments has faded. Oh, that was 5 days ago, yeah. Okay. But do you know what we haven't done in a while is this? So we're just going to get all that going. Get all that going. Okay. Now, first things first. Let's just slow this down. We lost these guys. What are these? Architects. Okay. We're going to want to put those back in. And then we've got some HQs to put in. Here we go. So these are going to be the tech companies. We've only got one available at the moment, so we're going to have to $5,000. Blimey. Fine. So hang on a minute. We no longer have Dr. Blarla's fizzy drinks. Do you know what? I'll just name this one back to being that. Dr. Blarla Fizzy Drinks Limited. We'll just, even though it's a banking we'll just call it that. We'll just call it that. Now this beautiful office here is going to be renamed to Zeke Industries. Yes, probably the best name yet. There we go. Excellent. And then down here, this is going to be Dr. Pepper Limited, just because I feel like I want something Dr. Pepper related somewhere in this building, and that's where it's going to be. This is where it's going. Ooh. Houston, we have a problem down here. What is this now? Look. Right, this is an outrage. So let's get in a copy center. Oh, right now. A copy center. Insufficient. Copy center. There we go. Just calm down. It's okay. We've got you. We've got you. Good. Excellent. Can I build this yet? Yes. Brilliant. And this, as I say, is going to be Dr. Pepper Limited. Oh, yes. Be good if I just spell that correctly. Excellent. There we go. So that's all the names that I receive for things. So pretty pleased. Pretty super smashing great. And, you know, I feel that we're doing okay here. It's a little rundown. Sorry about that. You know, it could be that we need to get in another one of these. Let's do it, shall we? Let's pop in. It's a facility. Here it is. So this costs 500 a day. I get a bit funny about putting them in. And then you can, it'll only support 3 of these cupboards. And I'm making it so they're going to have to walk really, really far. So they're not going to be terribly efficient. So we're going to put one in there. And I'd like to try and keep these stores fairly good as well. So we'll pop them in here. They're going to need water and stuff. Let's come over to here, because these cupboards, they will need power and they'll need water as well. So there we go. There we go. Excellent. Well, I think this has been fairly successful. We still need to move in these guys. So an architectural. I think it's this one, isn't it? You guys will do. You guys will do. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit that like button. As long as you are here, why not take your first step on the path to total coolness by supporting me via Patreon. The cooler you are, the harder I work, which means even more shizwa.